Hello and welcome to this review of this BMW i4 Edrive40 M Sport Pro. So in this video I'm going in depth with the interior, some of the quality, the seating positions. I'll go into some of the details around the exterior and what this car is spec'd with. But without further ado, let's get into it. The exterior of this car is a bit unique. It's a quite well optioned car. It is finished in a Davred grey color with gloss black details. You have the adaptive LED headlights, and with the M Sport Pro package you'll get the red calipers as well, some different M wheels. And once we come to the interior, you'll see some of the bits that are included in those packages as well. So it is a Grand Coupe, as BMW call it. So it is a sedan, but it has a sloping roof in the rear. So the seating position in the rear seats is not as good as you'll find in a regular 3 Series. The M Sport Pro package adds a spoiler as well, as you can see here on the trunk lid. The iconic BMW badge with the blue outlining, signaturing it's an EV before they used it on some of the other i cars that were plug-in cars like the i8. This platform is identical to the 4 Series Grand Coupe. You'll have the same lights and front and rear. As you can see on the side profile of the car, we have factory tinted rear windows. Another feature that BMW started with on the 7 Series that has transitioned on to the other smaller models is this hockey stick that you see here, that it was called on the 7 Series. It is a bit more sporty here with some small diffusers. The wheels are 19-inch wheels fitted with Michelin tires. But I think that's enough of the exterior. Let's get into the car. So this car is equipped with the comfort access, so you can see the stripes here, so you can lock the car on this, and if you just have the key in your pocket you can open the car. So this car has a full leather interior. Same on the door cards, and if we look at the seat belt, they have the tricolors as well. So the BMW 4 Series Grand Coupe is very similar inside to the 3 Series. This one is spec'd with a Harman Kardon sound system. That is the highest spec system you can get on this version. As you can see here, there's a head-up display as well, and the new curved screen that all BMWs have. M Sport steering wheel, good size, very thick, nice to grab. You have some controls here for the speed limiter, cruise control, adaptive cruise control, and over here we have some of the settings for the radio and to toggle on the menu and change the view. So here we can change a few things. You can also change the head-up display. Let me start the car. It's not saying much because it's an EV, but you can change some of the settings here, and you can scroll down and have the information how you wish. It is a full touchscreen, so you will get fingerprints on it once you've used it a little bit. The HVAC system is all controlled through here, so you can see here you can turn up and down. It is easy to navigate, but it takes some getting used to not having physical buttons. There's the menu here. You have everything you need. You have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, you have Spotify built into the car, so you can log in with your own password and username, and you can use it as you normally would. It works very well. Of course, navigation and some car specific information and settings you can change. So if you want different ambient lighting or different sensibility on the driving aids, you can change that as well. Down here we have a defroster setting for the front and rear. We have some settings for the audios. You can turn up the volume or turn it down. In the center console we have a copy here with 2 cup holders, and you can see there's a regular USB and a 12 volt as well, and there is a charging pad for the smartphone as well. Here we have a regular gear lever, different from what you find in the petrol and diesel versions. They only have the small knob that you change. You have some parking assist, traction control, start stop button, driving aid, driving modes, auto hold, electronic parking brake, and the iDrive system you control from here. You have a center armrest with a single USB-C. It's okay spacious down there. And you have some amazing M Sport seats that are fully electronic. On the door card you'll find the door controls, settings here for the electric seats, so they are with memory function, regular window controls, mirror controls, and down here we have the hatch in the rear. Forgot this one, steering wheel heating, especially nice here in Denmark in the winter month. In summer, not so useful. So if we look at the cluster here, you can see that it currently has 86% battery life on it, and you can go 281 kilometers. So if we look at the range that BMW gives, official numbers, this should have a range of 545 kilometers at 100%, with usage at 175 watts per kilometer. So I think it's a good range for this car, this type of car. I think it's usable for most people in their daily lives. This is the highest spec that BMW offer in the i4 range, with the longest range. You can of course go for the M50, that is higher spec, but you won't be able to go further than this one. This car has 340 horsepower with a top speed of 190. So you'll have some trouble keeping up with the fastest car if you're going on the Autobahn. Just to show you, I give you an idea of the options this car is fitted with. You can see all the options in the spec sheet here. So you can pause the video if you want to see everything. So my seating position in this car is very good. I'm actually not all the way down in the seat. I can lower it a bit more. And I have, as you can see here, plenty of leg room, not touching the steering wheel at all. It is adjustable if you want, but plenty of room. Headroom is decent as well. I have around 3 fingers, so nothing to complain about. As you can see here, we have a sunroof as well. Very good, especially on a sunny day like this. So front seats, definitely no issue with the room. Back seat, let's have a look. So the rear seats are not as spacious as the front seats. As you can see here, the opening is a bit narrow, so it's actually not the easiest car to get into. And I can barely get my feet around here, so the is in my position as I was in before. I could move it a bit forward to have a bit more leg room. I'm 196, so I'm on the taller side, but not a lot of space I have for my legs. I would have to sit like this. It is possible. Let's see the headroom. So here you definitely feel the grand coupe of the car. There's not a lot of headroom. I'm actually hitting the ceiling. I have to sit a bit different here so I don't hit the ceiling, and not the best seating position for tall persons. I have a few colleagues who drive this car on a daily basis, and they actually have the child seat in the front because it's too difficult to get in and out of the rear seats. Let's quickly have a look at some of the specs. You have the ambient lighting, you have the Harman Kardon sound system, control for the window, and here in the center console you have some HVAC controls, and you have 2 USB-Cs, and you have an armrest here as well with some cup holders. Let's check out the trunk and see how much room you have back there. The car is equipped with an electronic tailgate. There's a button underneath there you can push, or you can use the button in the front door, driver's door, or the key fob. So you have the hatchback style trunklet, so the opening is very good. It is a sedan still, so the height in the rear here is not too high. You can fold the seats to have longer items. The space in here is decent, and you have some hangers here for groceries. You have a 12 volt. This is for the trailer hitch. If you push that, you can see down here it will be released, or it should be. There it comes. Just not as quick as I expected. Fully electric and not a swinging one as you see on some of the earlier models. Here we have the grandma charger and regular charging cables. You have some copies on each side, and underneath here there's a little space, and this is for the sound system, so if you don't have the Harman system there will not be a box here. You have a partial shelf cover here and as well here, so you can see once the trunk lid is closed what you have inside the car. Overall, I think this i4 is a great driver's car. I think it will suit many people's need. This one is a bit higher spec, so it is a bit more pricey, but you can get this in even non-optioned ones. The interior will be almost the same, different steering wheel, different seats, but more or less the same style. You can get this in an entry level 35 eDrive, and you can get it up to the M50 at the moment. There will probably be more in the future. I think this size is a good size for a small family, or for 2 persons, a couple, or just someone who wants a sportier electric vehicle. The seating position in the rear seats is mainly for smaller children, definitely not suited for tall individuals or adults. The opening getting in and out of the car in the rear is not the best. It is a bit more difficult. The driving of it is amazing. The range is decent. You should expect on a winter day perhaps 300 and 350 out of the battery. On a good summer day you should expect 450 to 500 kilometers. So decent range that most people can live with. I would give the exterior. Some don't like the kidney grills on the front. Personally, it has grown on me. Still not a full fan, but The exterior wise of the car, I'll give it a 3 out of 5, and the interior I think is amazing. Had a car very similar to this. I would give it a 4 out of 5, or perhaps even a 5 out of 5. It's good quality, it's nice to the touch, everything is great. The materials look premium, it feels premium, and everything works. So yeah, I think for the money, a good car, an EV, many competitors in that market at the moment. So I think it's worth to check out, and see if it's something that you should buy for your next car. Thank you very much for watching along. Please subscribe and like the video if you want to see more content like this. Once again, thank you. Take care. Bye.